All right, all right, all right. All right. Welcome back. Another day, another modern day Mentzer video. Episode 6, baby. Episode 6. The titles have been pretty cool. I like coming up with the titles. Last one was The Conundrum. This one, I honestly don't know what I'm going to call it. Something quirky. Something quirky. It has to be quirky because what we're discussing today is a little quirky. You can kind of see it poking out over here, too. But basically, what it is, it's the evolving thought processes on literally anything in life. But for us in particular, which is another reason why this whole series even exists, we're going to be applying it to the gym. To the gym, indeed. And if I seem a little amped or a little, offset, running on 4 hours of sleep, don't ask me why, I don't know either. And one fat ass Red Bull and a coffee. So, if I seem a little wired, deal with it. But I think the best course of action right now is to just get straight into what we're discussing today. And it's a little creation of mine. I haven't found anything quite like it because, I'm a little unique boy and the wording that I use is a little sporadic and different. But this is what I made, calling it the Echelons of Intellect. And I think I'm gonna need to flip my camera for this. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna need to flip my camera with this. I can do little editing shenanigans. So, what the fuck even is this? This is the Echelons of Intellect. Basically, what it is, there's 5 levels to it. I say 5 mindsets, but I honestly think it's 4. But you could take it either or with the first and the last one because, like most things in life, it comes full circle. So here's the diagram that I made. I think I'm gonna hold it up here. La 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 la. All right. So where to start? Level 1, of course. And what do I call it? Guess. Monkey. You're a monkey, dude. You're a monkey in anything you start in life. So what is a monkey? You don't know shit. You don't know anything. And in the gym in particular, this would be like you go to the gym, you warm up, you do like bicep curls, and then you go do push ups, and then you go do some like leg extensions, and then you end up like walking on the treadmill for 5 minutes, and then you call it a day. That's being a monkey. 110% being a monkey. You're just dipping your toes in the water. You're just dabbling. You're seeing what's out there. But once you dabble for a little bit, and honestly, you have to be engaged with what you're doing. You have to like what you're doing, and you will learn more. And then you get to the point where you start rubbing them fucking sticks together, and guess what? You make fire. And that's level 2, or tier 2, the I made fire tier. This mindset is more so like you're just getting better at what you're learning, starting to gain some confidence in it. For example, in the gym, this would be like me starting to do pull-ups and having more proper form, seeing confidence through my physique and seeing it building over time and being like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is sick. I got a little bit of abs going. I got some veins popping out. Like, this is awesome. This is cool. And in another part of life, I could just apply this to like relationships. This would be like some of my buddies, like they just absolutely suck at talking to girls. I'm just like, no, dude, go, and just push them into them. And eventually they make fire. They just naturally have to go through that progression of quite literally trial by fire. Just go fuck up, like anything in life. You're gonna go mess up. Make those mistakes, learn from it. There's honestly no avoiding it. In anything you do, go make the mistakes, embrace them. You will thank me later if you embrace your mistakes. But yes, you're now confident in what you're doing. You made some fire. So now what? You start to cook. Let's throw some beans in a fucking pot and put it on top of the fire. So at this point, you're making very good progress, if not great progress. And if I were to apply this in the gym sense, this would be like, hey, I'm starting to bench shit ton. Like I'm hitting 225 for 5 reps. This is sick. Starting to squat with really good form, feeling powerful. I'm eating right. I'm doing everything I need to do outside the gym to be as efficient as possible. And basically, this is probably the bro split phase. If I'm being honest, like you went from what the fuck to kind of structured to bro split. And the let's cook phase is quite literally let's cook. This is where you're going to make a good majority of your newbie gains, a good majority of your confidence in the gym, and then you move on to the I'm him tier. This is like top fucking Giga Chad. I made it. Nobody can tell me any different than what I'm doing. I'm doing things as best as I can. There's nothing to improve at, is basically what you're thinking. And I've been there, and trust me, you're not. Flat out, you're not there, and you never will be. So, with this in mind, what did I write down here? I said, typically, this is where you think there's nothing left to learn, right? But then something happens. Not, I wanted to call it cataclysmic, but it's really not. It's honestly kind of subtle at first, and then it like gradually creeps up, and you're just like, holy shit. And that's what I'm calling the event. So you go from I'm him, there's nothing more I can learn, nothing more I can achieve in this. I've topped out, I've plateaued, I've peaked. Nobody can tell me different. I'm doing everything right that I need to be doing. And then something happens. Something, like I said, maybe not necessarily notice right away, but it builds up to something that you definitely notice. And I call this the event. So this is typically an ego death. And in this sense, in the gym, you realize something is so different, or you see a viewpoint or a mindset or a workout or a philosophy that's so different that you never even thought of it. And you literally have an ego death. And your whole world gets shattered, basically. You went from thinking, oh, I know so much, to literally, I know nothing. I don't know a single fucking thing. Everything that I thought I've known is only a small percentage of the vast things around it. So, say if I'm living in fucking California, I'm like, there's nothing bigger than California. Nothing will ever be bigger than California. Just random fucking thing. And then I'm like, Russia? What the fuck is Russia? And then you like look across the ocean and you're like, oh, I didn't know that existed. Actually, I guess this would be more like you're a North Korean baby and you saw China. That would be a lot better of an analogy for that. But basically, your world just fucking shifts, dude. And for me, that was Mike Mentzer's teachings. I was like, work out like twice a week, rest all this time, more cardio. Like, what the fuck? That's bro split mindset, by the way. Bro split mindset. You're better than that. If you're watching this video, you're better than that. Don't be doing none of that. So yeah, you go through that and you're just like, holy shit, I actually don't know anything. So you go tumbling down. You literally just go tumbling down. And you realize that actually you don't know jack shit. You don't know anything. You're still just a monkey. You're still just a monkey, dude. And realistically, that's how it should be with anything in life. Sales, relationships, women, how you eat, what you put in your body, what you consume on social media, how you tie your fucking shoes. Like, it's literally like, it applies to everything. And that's why this is so interesting to me, this process, because I don't see a lot of people think of things like this. And again, I do have a different way of thinking, so applying it in this aspect is very beneficial. Not only to me, but to a lot of people, because I feel like I simplified it as much as I can, and honestly, it can probably go further, which is crazy to think, right? Just an ever-evolving mindset. Once you're fixated on something and it gets shattered, that's when true growth begins. And that's what I've learned in the gym. I'm applying it to other aspects of my life. For one, how I eat food and how I consume. That's the biggest thing. Seeing great progress in that. I'm still learning new things every day. Another big thing is communication with others. I honestly used to be like really introverted, and I would feel like I'm really introverted, and I had it in my mind that I wasn't good at talking to people. I'm not good at remembering names. I'm not good at like holding eye contact. And then after going through that process of going to school, going to college, interacting with people every day, like you just naturally start to get better. But it really clicked for me when I got out of college and I was doing my own thing for a little while, and I started reading more books, and I just started applying those principles to my life. I was like, wow, I'm actually getting better. So I really went from the monkey tier in school. By the end of it, I went to the I made fire tier. Then I was in the let's cook tier after that. And I would still say I'm in the let's cook phase. Like, I haven't gotten to that point. I don't think I'll ever honestly get to that point where I think I'm him as far as communication goes. Maybe at some point when I truly do master it, but to master something, you literally have to do it like 10,000 times. And that's no exaggeration. If you want to get good at something, you have to do it minimum 10,000 times. So once I do 10,000 sales, maybe I'll think I'm him. Who knows? No, I'll do that at some point. I'll get to that point. But yeah, this is something I definitely want to show you guys. Honestly, it didn't take me that long to think about it because it's always kind of been in my head that this is how it works. I just finally visualize it and put a little thing together. And I think I want to make an actual edit of this of some variety or some sort of graphic for it. I just don't know how I want to do it. I kind of like the steeple pattern because that does represent it well because it has the fall off or the event. I don't know what I'm going to call this. I think the event is as good as it gets. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's very beneficial. It applies to anything in life. Anything in life. And I'm really excited for what's to come. Or something along those natures. But yeah, so enough talking about the echelons of intellect. Let's talk about the lifts. Let's talk about the lifts today. What are we doing? So I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like shit. 4 hours of sleep. So I think I'm gonna mix it up today. Typically I would be doing like some sort of weighted variety back workout. But I think I'm literally just gonna do like pull-up variations and just go crazy. Literally just go crazy. Just go crazy. So we're gonna do some pull-ups. Probably gonna switch it, go supinated grip and work on biceps. Gymnasts have massive biceps for this reason. Supinated pull-ups on that bar. And we want some absolute pumpkins. We want some absolute melons over here. So we're gonna try those out. And again, these are all one set till failure. The only thing I would maybe recommend you do 2 of is pull-ups. Just because you want a Dorito, man. You want to look like a Christmas tree out here. So we're going to do that for back, biceps, and I'm also going to incorporate some triceps. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a dip of some variety, whether it be machine or body weight. I don't know yet. I honestly think I'm probably just going to end up going body weight. I think it's one of those type of days where you're just like, I'm just going to be a monkey. I'm just going to swing around on shit. And I had a really cool idea about like a brand name for that because that really is my tagline at that point, just Dead Hangs and Monkey Gang. So I think I'm really just going to come up with a brand called Dead Hang Monkey Gang. And I was thinking about it. I was like, that would actually be super sick. I think I'd buy it if it was like a really clean, like essential style shirt, super comfy, thick collar, thick everything, a little bit baggier. And it's just like a simple logo right here. I was thinking, now this isn't vulgar or anything. I just think it'd be cool because Dead Hang Monkey Gang. They have like a noose and the monkey hanging from it. And it's like embroidered and it's really well done. That would be fucking cool. That would be actually something that I could see people wearing because if I can't see myself wearing it, who the fuck else is going to wear it, personally speaking? And we could do a bunch of different renditions of that. You could actually do it of them hanging from a pull-up bar. Again, something tiny, nothing big. I hate really big logos. Like, this is a Tyler Childers shirt. And I like this because it's more trippy style. Like, there's mushrooms and shit. I don't know. This guy's kind of a crackhead, too, if I'm being honest. It's the way of the triune God, I guess. But that was just an idea. Nothing yet. I'll have to converse with my e-commerce buddies and try and find somebody that makes really good quality clothes. But that's way down the line. That's just like a thought. That's going on my whiteboard over here. I have like 3 whiteboards on my wall that I can't show you because all my plans are on there. My devious little plans. They're all conspired on those whiteboards. So I think that's enough yapping. It's mighty cold and windy outside. It is beautiful outside, but it's so cold. So I think I'm just gonna rock a hoodie, hit the gym, and get in and out because I got other shit to work on. So let's hit it. Gang, we at the gym. It's back to the fucking well. Can you guess what we're gonna be doing? Some dead hangs, some pull-ups. It's fucking monkey gang. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. It's monkey gang all day. Plus that brand I was talking about, that shit would go hard. Shit would go stupid hard. But like I said, back to the well. do some dead hangs, do some pull-ups, a variety of pull-ups. We're doing the one for biceps as well. And that's it. Just one set all out. That's it. Now for tries, it's a little congested in here today, so I think I'm just going to literally go hit dips. Either it be on a bench up here or like the actual dip station. We'll fucking see, but enough yapping. Let's get it cracking. Guess I'll just like throw this in here. Oh, this is a thick boy hoodie. Again, I apologize if I breathe right into this thing. Yeah. Honestly, they get easier, but they don't feel like it. They don't feel like it at all. It's getting hot over here. There's like a heater blowing right on me. This is a thick boy hoodie. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it do its thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick breather. I think we're just gonna get right into the pull-ups. I was talking about like deep cuts for Lincoln Park the other day. Lincoln Park and oh my god, dude, Lincoln Park is my shit. My buddy put me on way back in like I want to say 4th grade, like OG Lincoln Park. It's like, bro, this is the hardest shit I've ever heard. But I was also playing with like Beyblades and Pokemon cards still, so I probably didn't say those exact words. Yeah, 4th grade me. This shit fucking crushes, dude. This shit's so fucking good. Nah, that's goofy. That's goofy goober activities right there. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of LP lately. I was actually just listening to Zilla Kami's like leaked album. Oh, that thing goes so hard. It's so good. It's literally so good. Listening to it all day today. It leaked like December, I want to say. Oh, if that never got leaked, that would probably be one of the top albums right now, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I think that dude's got X potential. Like, he could be the next X if he really wants to be. His sound's crazy. So we'll see what happens with Zilla. For now, he's just chilling. I think he's in like Taiwan or something training. But yeah, enough talking. Pull-ups. I'm actually going thumbs under today. A little bit of a better grip. So I'm going really slow, focusing on the negative, but still engaging the entire time. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm beat. I'm already beat. I'm probably just going to do one more. Just fuck around with a bunch of them. Just get to pulling around. I mean, like, one set is the goal. But when it comes to pull-ups, I feel like that's a different ball game. For me, personally, like, we're modern-day Mentzers. We're not 80s Mentzers. Still got to rip this shit, dude. Got to get after it. And that's the biggest thing with his teaching style is you get to that point where you're like, I don't feel like I did nearly enough. Like, not anywhere close to where I should be gassed. Then other days you're just so brutally gassed that it just doesn't compute. It doesn't make sense. That's why I struggled the other day with gauging my weight on Smith. So I had like 2 plates on there. And I went for 3 and I was like, I pressed and I was done. I was like, I still got more than 10. I just got to go. So just stripped the plates, then hammered that out, but really focused on the decline and the squeeze. And it was game over from there. It felt amazing. So that's why gauging how you feel in the gym is so important. Like, you got to know when you get to that point of hitting a wall and being like, nope, I'm done. Or even cutting yourself off a little bit before that. But if you know, like Mike says, stop here, but you feel like you can go here, then go to that point. Don't just fucking go off of what Mike Mentzer says. We're modern day scientists over here. Every day we experiment, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna strip the hoodie. Fuck it. I'm gonna strip the hoodie. Again, apologize if I breathe into this bitch. Not my intentions. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm actually gassed at this point. Like I said earlier, the forearms are definitely going crazy. Just doing those dead hangs helps so much. But yeah, another big thing that happened that honestly had me really, really upset over the weekend was Akira Toriyama died. If you don't know who he is, he's the guy who made Dragon Ball Z. He's that dude. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since I was literally 4 in my Nana's living room watching like Revenge of Cooler movie. All those Broly, bro. Talk about DBZ all day. Well, you still consume Dragon Ball Z content to this day. So, with that being said, when I heard that he died, I was like genuinely upset. Genuinely upset. And like, I laid in bed for a little bit. I thought about it. I was like, damn, like that's my childhood right there. I cannot believe Akira just died, especially when he was just working and coming back on a bunch of other projects. He just came in and yeah, died in a brutal way too. So I was thinking about that a lot, and I prayed on that, and I've been doing that a lot lately. I can tell a difference already, like in my mental, like my peace of mind when something like that happens too. Just I always talk about embracing what you're feeling, and either you have two decisions. Once you embrace it, you can either hold on to it and let that consume you, or you can let it go and you can grow from it. And honestly, there hasn't been a single thing in the past couple months that I haven't just felt and I've let go. And that's really good personal development. And I highly recommend you guys do the same thing. It's not only a relief on your mental, but I can tell it in my body that I feel better. Like I look better. I honestly think I look younger than I do a couple months ago, which is insane to even say. But it's the truth. Like, you put positive thinking and positive philosophies into your life, you're only going to get positives. The second you start taking anything negative and letting it linger, let alone embracing it and letting it sit, that's when shit starts to tank. Your mental, your physical, your relationships. Just don't go that route. I'm telling you right now, it's not a route you want to go. Stay positive, consume positive content if you do consume it all. Try and stay off of social media too. That's the biggest downer of them all. But yeah, stay positive. Stay positive. But yeah, now we're gonna attack some biceps. Some big biceps out here. Ooh-wee. Just gonna do them nice and slow up here. Really come down, explode, and squeeze. And slow release. I honestly only anticipate doing like maybe 5. 5 is pushing it. Like I said, you can't overestimate your ability with holding weight. It's so different than just pushing weight. Like a majority of the guys here are pushing weight. They're not exactly feeling that weight the whole way down. They're just kind of bullying the weight. Like that, you have to go through those stages, don't get me wrong. Everybody has to go through that. Plus, it's cool. It's just cool fucking throwing weight around. I'm not going to say that's not cool. It's awesome. But if you want to make like legit progress and see exponential gains in a short amount of time, this is the tried and true method right here, if I'm being honest. I mean, I can already see major differences in a month time, 2 months time. Like seriously, keep it simple. Cannot go wrong. Simpler the better. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's nuts. I just feel it all in my bicep. The slow reps are so killer. I will harp on it. Like, that's juiced. Honestly, that might be it as far as the buys go. Dude, oh my god. Seriously. I don't know how many times I can tell you. I don't know how many times I can say it. This is a sick way of lifting. Because it takes minutes to get to where most people get in an hour. We're not even. They already get there in 20 minutes. They just push themselves beyond what's necessary. Also, if you didn't catch this in a different video, got some Intra Blast and creatine in here. Game changers. Creatine and NutriBio Intra Blast. I believe this was orange mango. Oof. So fire. But yeah, I'm fucking juiced. Let's hit some triceps. All right, I kind of found a cool spot. So I'm doing dips. I haven't done them like this in a long time, but I think this is the perfect opportunity because the gym is so packed. But this isn't stable. So it forces muscles that I typically wouldn't be using in my tricep to activate. So we're gonna test it out. And like I said, we're experimenting. If you're not testing different shit out in the gym, you're only gonna plateau. Try new things. But let's get into it because I want to go home, I want to eat, and I want to sleep. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, a Red Bull, and coffee. So let's go. Yeah, this is different. I'm gonna switch up my hands. See how this works. I'm gonna really try and hold these towards the end. Yes, sirree. Holy shit. Woo. Yeah, that's a little different. That's a little different. Yeah. I said in the last video, nice light, by the way. I said in the last video, you get to that point when you lift like this, like till failure, where your muscles go cold. And it's the most crazy feeling. Like, only time I ever get like that is on legs. I've never gotten like that on tries, on my chest, on my back before until I started working out like this. It is a completely completely different wavelength than everybody else in the gym. And that's not a diss on them. That just goes to show this methodology, this way of training is different. And different is good. Never forget that. So that's literally it. I'm done. And thank the Lord, because I need to eat and go to sleep. You don't need to make every workout super crazy, super intense, the point where you want to black out or you just start seeing stars every rep. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that every set. Like, I'm jacked right now. And I feel like realistically, I did a lot, but I feel like I didn't do anything because my mind's trained to think, oh, I need to be in the gym for an hour, hour and a half, working out 20 different sets and just going insane. Like, no, it's okay. Just chill. Do what is required of you by not overworking yourself, and instill that in your mind, and you will accomplish great things inside and outside the gym. Don't get me wrong, there's days where you do need to go do that, whether it be you're dealing with some sort of mental anguish where your energy needs to be directed at the gym, or else it's going to be directed in a negative way. Now, whenever say going to the gym is a negative thing, because it's not. If you have something you need to let go of or pass on, go let it out at the gym. It's one of the healthiest things you can do, besides just meditating on it and thinking of it, because that helps a lot too. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm going home to eat steak and eggs with avocado, with raw cheese, some dark chocolate, baby. So I'm gonna talk about this real quick, dude, because if you don't catch the other videos, you're kind of missing on a lot of shit. Steak and eggs protein, avocado, dark chocolate, fats, and fresh fruit for carbohydrates. So that's gonna be blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries for me. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you liked the Echelons of Intellect part 2. I thought that was sick. And it's a different way of looking at things as well, not only in the gym, but in other aspects. So yeah, that's it. OBK signing off.